All right, guys, this is Who's My Character. This is our fourth time doing this, and then we're just going to jump straight in the rules. Let's just jump straight in the rules so you guys know what's going on here. So here we go. Who's That Character rules. You have 8 rounds to name that character. You have 3 guesses, and then you are out. So chat, you guys all have 3 guesses to figure in 8 rounds. You have 3 guesses to use within 8 rounds to figure out who the character I am describing. I will reveal the winners once all 8 clues are given. Clues will be based on resource management series, in-game data, or comics. Today, guys, I'm warning you right now, today is going to be very comic heavy. Very comic heavy today. And it may be that way going forward, because I'm really enjoying doing research on characters. I really am. The featured character is never in the silhouettes, right? The featured character is never in the silhouettes. Silhouettes could be clues. Clues can be recapped, but I will not go back through the slides, right? Clues can be recapped, but I will not go through the slides. So once we've been through a slide, we're not going back to it. So hope you've been paying attention so far. The featured character will always be a character in Marvel Strike Force. And always, as always, rules are subject to change. All right, Who's That Character scoring? Got a new slide here for you guys. So you guys want to know how scoring works. If you guess correctly on the first clue, that is worth 8 points. If you guess correctly on the second clue, that you score 7 points. So yeah, not Gambit. Scoring keeps going like this until the last clue, which is number 8, which is only worth 1 point. If you are the first to name the featured character, it is worth an additional point on the leaderboard. Now I had to add a new rule because last time we did this, guys, we had some cheating. I absolutely do not want any cheating, so here are the rules for cheating. 1, I am not Scopely. I will take action to protect the integrity of the game. If you are caught cheating, you will be banned from participating in Who's That Character. Myself or a mod will time you out from chat for I don't think we can set a time because I finally timed someone out the other day. We'll just time you out. You won't be allowed to participate in the game ever. We'll make sure you're timed out before the game starts. Once again, it's a game. Have fun, right? Let's have fun. Have a game. Don't Google anything. Don't be that guy. And I've Googled some of my clues today to find out what comes up. So I'm going to have a good idea if someone's cheating or not very quickly. So please don't Google anything. Have fun. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. Have fun. All right. All right. So guys, we're starting this off with clue number 1. And clue number 1 is always based on the resource management series. So the character we are reviewing today is in the top 20% of all characters in usage. They have a score of 62 in my resource management series, which I don't think is that correct? I'm trying to think if they do have a score of 62. Yes, they do have a score of 62. Sorry, guys. I had to think there for a second if I changed that from the last character, but the last character was stature, so the number would be a lot lower than 62 if I didn't change it since stature, so I definitely changed it. So the score for the featured character today is 62. They have a ranking of 35 out of 198 characters in the game based on efficiency, not how meta they are. Also for you guys to know today, resource management has now been updated since patch 6.0. It now includes points given to characters that are useful in gamma raids and scourge events. It now gives points to characters available for gamma raids and scourge events. Or if you guys are officially guessing already, I'll write these down. I'm just telling you guys right now, it is never the character in the silhouettes. All right. And once again, I only give a minute or until I'm done recording down names before I jump to the next clue. And I think we're good. I think we're only going to get 2 guesses. Usually people don't guess here, but we got 2 in. People are trying to, get those Mac Daddy points. All right. Did they get it right? Well, let's find out. Let's move on to the second clue today. Second clue of today is, in the comics, our featured character is on the side of Captain America in the Civil War story. In the comics, our featured character is on the side of Captain America in the Civil War story. And got a brand new person with Scarlet Witch. All right, so we're going to move on here. To recap the current clue. In the comics, our featured character is on the side of Captain America in the Civil War story. All right, let's move on. Oh, Spider-Man OG for Grayskull before I moved on. Snuck it in just in time. All right, here we go. Our featured character changed their name temporarily in the comics. Our featured character changed their name temporarily in the comics. And next slide, you see OG Spider-Man. Nothing like that happening to you, huh, Grace? I think it's the first time we've had that happen to somebody. All right. 7 minutes longer than a minute, guys. We're going to move on to clue number 4. And moving back to Marvel Strike Force, although being useful for content, this character is not in the current meta. Although being useful for content, this character is not in the current meta. F in the chat for Skepticon. He already knows. Although being useful for content, this character is not in the current meta. And this is a Marvel Strike Force clue. And this is the only, besides the very first one, this one's the only other Marvel Strike Force clue. The rest are all based on comics. It'd be the meta of the current game. Like they're not an end game character. So any end game game mode, they're currently not the meta for. So that'd be Arena, Raids, Top War. Skepticon says Ghost Rider. You're liking the Ghost theme today. You got Ghost Spider and Ghost Rider. All right. Nobody wants that normal type Pokemon. All right, guys. That's it's been over a minute. I'm going to now move on. All right. We're going on to clue number 5. And that is Monica Rambeau killed our featured character's arch nemesis. The arch nemesis is featured in a silhouette. Monica Rambeau killed our featured character's arch nemesis. The arch nemesis is featured in a silhouette. Could be a previous one, current one, or future one. Nope, need more. Thought I was a comic guy, but I guess not. The question is, have you guys been paying attention to the silhouette so far? Or you guys just been like, that's not important. All right, we're going to move on to clue number 6. Clue number 6 is... In a miniseries made after 1999, our featured character died while falling and breaking their neck. In a miniseries made after 1999, our featured character died while falling and breaking their neck. That's clue number 6. You guys still have 2 clues remaining. Oh, I don't think I'm getting any takers. I'm gonna have to speed this 1 minute up. A miniseries. Yeah, I'm assuming. See, I mean, guys, I do internet research. I'm not a big comic book person myself, so I learn a lot when I do these deep researching these characters, and that's how it was described as a mini series. So I'm assuming it's not as part of the mainstream like timeline. It's like an alternate universe type timeline. That's my assumption, and it's just a series of comic books that come out and it just like goes. It's like here and then it ends. I'm assuming. I mean, I didn't see any like when I did Stature, right? I found information like her father is currently dead in the comics, but for like this character, like I didn't get confirmation that the character is currently dead, but I know but according to the data that I researched, this event happened in a mini series. I'll reveal the name of the mini series once we're done here. It's intentional that I don't reveal the name of the mini series. All right. That's Green Goblin's cape, I think. All right, guys. It's definitely been more than a minute. We're going to move on. We're moving on to clue number 7. That is, our featured character once defended the streets of a hero during their absence. Our featured character once defended the streets of a hero during their absence, and hint, the hero was in the silhouettes. The hero that they replaced during their absence, defending their streets, was in the silhouettes. All right, I'll go 2 clues for Iron Fist real quick. All right, blurred words, Anna puts you out. I know that much. All right, Iron Fist, that was your last guess, and we got some new ones. All right, you may be shocked to find out this character that died and broke their neck. I'm just saying. All right, anyways, guys, that is definitely been more than a minute. We're gonna move on to our final clue. Ben Reilly has died every possible way. All right, our final clue of the day we're going to move on to is our featured character first appeared in a Fantastic Four comic book. Our featured character first appeared in a Fantastic Four comic book. Final clue, I'll give you guys a minute or until I'm done writing down all the guesses. And this is your final clue, so if you have guesses to use, you might as well use them. Oh, Blurred Words. I think Blurred Words just figured out who it was. Oh, Spider-Man. It all makes sense now. All right. Once I'm done recording everybody's. Oh, Fing Fang Foom. All right. Hey, Blurred Words. I'll give you the opportunity once I'm done. Once I say I'm done recording everyone's vote and we're moving on, I'll ask you who you think it is now that you have all the clues, and I'll see if you're right before I reveal it to everybody else. All right, guys, it's been more than a minute. I've recorded down the last guess, so I'm going to lock everyone in. No more guesses. Blurred Words. Out of curiosity, who is it? Black Panther. And you are correct. Our featured character of the day was Black Panther. No one, for the first time ever, no one got it correct. Yep. Black Panther took over for Daredevil. Yep, and defended the streets of Hell's Kitchen. Yep, that is correct. All right, guys, we're gonna go back through all the clues just so you guys learn more about Black Panther. But yeah, let's go back through them. First off, what you guys saw in the opening is Daredevil. Daredevil, that is a silhouette you guys see right there in the opening, is Daredevil. Yeah, based on usage, he is that high, and I'll explain his, I get to his character card at the end, which will explain his usage. This one here, this is Agatha. Obviously this has no tie-in at all. I'll get into all this scoring here at the end when I show you guys his player card. In the comics, our featured character is on the side of Captain America in the Civil War story. I thought this was very interesting because in the movie, he was fighting on the side of Iron Man, but in the comics, he was on the side of Captain America. Didn't quite play out the way it does in the movie, but in the comics, he was on the side of Captain America, not registering. Also, very important to note here, this is Killmonger. This is Killmonger here in this silhouette. So, anyways, our featured character changed their name temporarily in the comics. For you guys who, for those guys who don't know, so he came out as Black Panther. He temporarily, and the comic book people actually temporarily changed it to Black Leopard and then changing it back to Black Panther. And the reason why they changed the name is because the back then there was, the political group called the Black Panthers, and they were trying to avoid, making their comic books look political. So they changed the name temporarily, but then ultimately changing it back because Black Leopard did not land with the audience. Although being useful for content, this character is not in the current meta of the game. That was the clue to try to get you guys off of thinking that this is a very good character by being ranked up so high and letting you guys know, like, look, they're not that great of a character, but they have a lot of usage when it comes to clearing content in the game or being useful for content in the game. So this was kind of like me trying to get you guys off of the mindset of like, oh, this has got to be a really good character because they're ranked 35. They're not a really good character in the game, unfortunately. So this is where I tried to be. And there's also another clue here. That silhouette you guys see currently is Storm, which, by the way, ends up becoming Black Panther's wife. That's Storm, at least the character model we have in the game of Storm. So then that was actually another clue right there, giving you guys Storm. All right. And next up, Monica Rambeau killed our featured character's arch nemesis. That is true. Monica Rambeau is the one who killed Killmonger in the comics. He's a part of the Apex Raid team. All right, next one. In a miniseries made after 1999, our featured character died while falling and breaking their neck, which is true. In this miniseries, Black Panther did die, falling and breaking his neck. The silhouette, guys, the silhouette is a clue here. The silhouette is Ultron. The miniseries where this happened was called Age of Ultron. It was the Age of Ultron miniseries where Black Panther died, falling, breaking his neck. I just love revealing all this stuff to you guys. Next up, our featured character once defended the streets of a hero in the silhouettes during their absence. Once again, I showed you guys earlier, it was Daredevil for a period of time in the comics. T'Challa, Black Panther, took over for Daredevil defending the streets of Hell's Kitchen before Daredevil returned, and he returned back to Wakanda. All right. And then last but not least, and I did not start with this one because this is the most Googleable thing out of all the clues, is our featured character first appeared in a Fantastic Four comic book. That is true. I believe, I want to say 1966, Black Panther first appeared in a Fantastic Four comic book. So that is Black Panther. All the clues. Black Panther's player. Oh, why do I like that? The player card for Black Panther is this. He's needed for Chaos Theory, so he's used for a monthly event. Important for control over Red Star promotions. Useful for 7 sections of campaigns. This is where a majority of his score comes from. It's the 7 sections of camp he's useful for. He's one of the characters that can be used the most for sections of campaigns. And then, I told you guys earlier, he now scores for gamma raids. He's also useful in 2 different sections of gamma raids, with the Avenger tag and the Wakandan tag. Blurwords, I'm so happy you were here today for this. I really was. I was hoping you'd stick around because I knew who the character was today, and I was like, he's really gonna like this. But yeah, you would have been the only one who got it right if you just had a little bit more patience. But yeah, so you guys can tell me what you guys think. Yeah, Black Leopard. Yeah, cool. I did. I'm so ashamed. Oh yeah, wow. I can't believe I had our very first one where no one got it. Cool. Well, you know what, guys? No one got it. I just want to say one thing. I appreciate you guys for not cheating. I absolutely appreciate you guys for not cheating. After the last one we did, and there was some cheating going on, I was very close to I'm just not going to put time and effort in this, and people are just going to cheat at it. And I'm glad I stuck with it. I'm glad you guys are here with me today. It was definitely fun. Definitely the most silhouette clues I've put into one of these so far.